That's to pay homage to all the COVID-19 victims, first responders, family members, paramedics, doctors, nurses, everybody around the world. We're all innocent. We're all innocent. Okay, anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. It's Wednesday the 16th of September 2020, and I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. I don't think it would matter if I did anyway. But I was in my garden today. There's some of the stuff that I grew. I got about 4 tomatoes. These are like the early girls. I think they're called early girls or something like that. I got 4 of these jalapenos, and the bell peppers don't look all that great. You know, they're okay. I got just a little bit of green. Got these out of my garden today, and hopefully everybody's doing fine. I don't know who's watching, but hopefully everybody's doing good. It's the same old shit every day, every day. Like I was telling Juan, he's in California. Juan's in Fresno, I think it is. And I thought the smoke was coming from there, California to Idaho. I don't watch the news. I only watch like CBS, and I watch what's his name, Alex Jones, for entertainment. I watch those two programs for entertainment. I never watch local news. And come to find out, there's a fire. The next town over, south of here. Hey, what's going on, Sandra? There's a fire, Oakley, Idaho, on the other side of Oakley. It's about 20 miles from here. And that's where all the smoke's coming from. And I thought it was coming from California. What the hell? I just need to turn on the frickin' TV, man. Get off the damn computer. How's everything going in Hawaii? Hopefully everything's going good. Probably not. You know, probably a lot of meth heads and stuff. That shit's dangerous, and a few people got busted here in Burley for manufacturing. And that's what they get. You know, they're my age. A little bit younger, 54. You know, one was 53, one was 54. And the other lady, I think she was like in her late 20s or something like that. But they'll probably be going to prison for a long time. Sad, sad, sad situation. But yeah, people should know that times are going to be getting hard. And what do I say? You know, like the scamming. I always talk to the people about scamming. You know, scamming date sites and stuff like that. Just do something simple, like tell them to touch their nose, put up 4 fingers or something like that. That way you know that they're real. You know, because those people, they'll say, "Well, my phone's out of order. You know, I can't do WhatsApp or video chat or whatever." They're scammers, you know. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that. And shooting in frickin' Chicago again, man. You know, it's frickin' nuts. Nuts. I'm tired of it, you know. There's nothing I can do. So I just bitch and moan and groan. That's about it. But hopefully everybody's doing good in Hawaii and Texas and California. Hopefully you're doing good, Tricia. Tricia the militia. She likes to fight off demons or something, you know. She's good at it. Tricia the militia. And I don't know. The nights are getting cold here. You know, my garden's not doing all that great. The tomatoes are starting to shrivel up because it's getting too cold. But next year will be better. And let's see, what was the news? I can't remember what the news was in Chicago. I look at the news and it's sad. Sad. And I don't know why they don't put a stop to all that. You know, there's a lot of people that they could find, but I don't know, they just can't track them down. I guess, I don't know. It's crazy. So anybody want to talk about anything? You know, name a subject and I'll talk about it. Whatever it is, anything you want. Movies, sports, music. Well, let's talk about music for a minute, because I was always putting down rap music, saying that that's why people commit crimes. You know, it's not. But I remember Slick Rick. Anybody remember Slick Rick? Okay, you go back and look at those videos of Slick Rick. Okay, he's getting out of prison in the video. And this guy with the Lamborghini or somebody pulls over and picks him up, the day he's getting out of prison. He opens up his console. It's full of money and stuff like that. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Yeah, if you want to talk about the Bible, we can talk about the Bible too. But people think they're going to get away with it. It's the frickin' defense lawyers. That's the problem. They're liars. And what's sad is like their public defenders are going to lie, and then they become a lawyer, and then they become a judge, and then they become a politician, and they lie, and everybody thinks that's okay. But lawless, yeah, it will prevail for a while, And I'm pretty happy where I live. I can take care of myself, but I feel sorry for those people that have to be dependent on the government, because like I say, Mayday, 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 and that's when you need the government to help you. And oh man, I got something in my eye. And that's what when I first started doing these videos, I said Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. It's the Illuminati trying to bring in the new world order into power and stuff like that. And it probably will happen because they follow you on computers and stuff like that. And people are complaining about the COVID-19, the testing. They're not getting the results back, But what it is the people that are doing the testing, they're taking DNA samples from people, keeping it on record. But like people in the military, the government's already got their DNA. People in the prisons, the government's already got the DNA. So now they have to get to the civilians and stuff like that. They stick that swab up your nose, and you don't get the results back for 3 or 4 or 5, 6 weeks, and everybody comes back positive. It's like, what the hell, But yeah, the lawlessness of this world. There's even a place called Slab City in California. It's where some of the people park their RVs in the wintertime, and there's no law there at all. A lot of meth heads and stuff like that. It's nuts. I'd like to see it, just to see it, but I wouldn't want to stay there because they got a lot of cool stuff there. It's an old army base in California. It's called Slab City. But yeah, people don't care about other people. They just don't. And it's sad that the people that do have guns, we should have the right to bear arms. Some people don't need guns. Some people are afraid of guns. But the criminals and stuff, they have a lot of guns, And those are the people that make everything bad. Oh, and native practicing? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of strange about the religions and stuff. I don't believe in religion, but I believe in church or whatever. But the older religions, I guess, the native religion here and the native in Hawaii, the Polynesian islands and stuff like that, and even the ancient Chinese, it seems like most of them believe the same thing. It's kind of hard to believe they're on 2 different continents, and like, say for instance, they built the pyramids, like in the Mayas and stuff like that. They had kind of like a pyramid. Same thing in Egypt, and both of them learned how to use bow and arrows. They had bow and arrows. It's like, how did they know that? But it's kind of strange. And I think not Julius Assange. Who's that other guy? What the hell's his name? I think he was from Hawaii. Shit, I can't. That whistleblower that they're looking for. Not Julius Assange. Snowden. I think his name's Snowden. I think he lived in Hawaii for a while. And what's strange about those 2 guys and another guy in England that hacked into the government, none of them ever said anything about UFOs. They read all the stuff about the military and the government and all that stuff, and there was no evidence of UFOs at all. None of them said that, And that kind of freaks me out. It seems like there'd be something somewhere about a UFO or something. But Snowden and Julian Assange and that guy from England, I can't remember his name, but he didn't want to come here to face the punishment because he figured he was going to get locked up for 20 years. The guy in England. And Julian Assange and Snowden, they're on the run, supposedly. They're hiding out. I do believe that we're in the apocalypse. I do believe. You know, I'm doing fine. I think the people that are with God and stuff, I don't think they have to worry at all. You know, it's the other people. Because somehow there'd be a way to survive, you know. Some people start to struggle or whatever. Instead of stopping and realizing, you know, let's just wait a little while, they'll go out and try to steal, damage somebody's product, rob or whatever, you know. And I saw in the news yesterday where people were starting fires. And I don't know about all of these, but the two ones that I saw, both of them were black kids probably, you know, late teens, early 20s, starting fires. And one of them, the lady caught, she had a gun in the car. The other guy was running the camera, and she pulled him over. Yeah, they always hide it. The press always hides it about the blacks. I don't know why, you know. But anyway, two of them were black. I only saw two. I only saw two videos. I didn't see any more. But both of them were black people, you know. And the one that on the one property, the lady pulls up in a car. Somebody else is driving. I don't know who it is, but he has a camera. She has a gun, and she has this kid on the ground. He has a book of matches, and she's saying, "What do you have those matches for?" And he goes, "Well, I smoke." And she goes, "Where's your cigarettes at?" "Oh, I don't have any, you know." And she says, "Well, the cops are on the way." And this other guy has a lighter. I don't know what state it is. If it's Oregon or somewhere else. You see him walking down the street, and anyway, he goes to this side of somebody's home, you know, has trees and stuff like that. He's down there starting the brush on fire. And as he's walking away, you don't see the flames, but you see the smoke coming up. And they had that on camera. And both of them were black people, black males. Well, if they take away guns, there should be no guns for anybody. No military, no police, nobody, you know. If they take away the guns. I have guns. I have guns for protection. That's it. You know, I don't go hunting. I don't go shooting. You know, I've shot enough guns in my life. But personally, myself, that's the only reason why I have guns is for my own protection. We have the right to bear arms, but when people are committing crimes, you know, and okay, see, for me, it's an equalizer. It's an equalizer for me. Because what would happen if two or three bigger guys than me come to my house to rob me? I can't defend myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't call the cops. I could, but I'd probably be dead by the time they got here. So that's why I have my weapons, you know, just for self-defense, for home invasion, you know. I'm not going to go out and look for trouble. I don't carry a weapon, you know. But guns are a legal equalizer. But if they take away guns, they take away from everybody. The military, the police, the hunters, which they'll never take it from the hunters, and you know, just average Joes and the robbers. You know, we got to take it away from the gangsters, the wannabe gangsters and stuff like that. But they'll find something else. They'll find something else besides guns to destroy stuff. You know, so guns aren't the answer. It's education, I guess it is. You know, I used to have guns in my younger days. I used to go hunting and fishing and stuff like that. You know, pheasant hunting, duck hunting, deer hunting. I don't do that anymore because I joined the military, and it kind of put me on the bad side against weapons. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a gunner on a tank crew. I shot a lot of machine guns, and the one that I was shooting was a 240. It's called a 240. It's a coax machine gun, 7.62, armored piercing, and it's the best killing machine in the world. And I got to shoot that a lot of times. Yeah, see, there's a lot of women that I know, women that won't get a gun. They won't, you know. They're afraid of them. And if you're afraid of a gun, you should not have one. You know, you should not have it. But I was turned off on guns in the military because the ones that I was firing are meant to kill people, you know. And I had a deer rifle. I got rid of that. All I got left is a shotgun and a pistol, you know, small arms, really small. But yeah, the women are afraid of guns. And maybe they need to go to a range. Um, you know, I don't know if you're married or not. I don't know if your boyfriend or your husband or your brother or somebody has a gun. But it's sad when somebody comes up to a woman and they can't defend themselves. Maybe they can have mace or a taser or something like that. But a gun's the greatest equalizer, you know. Besides the computer's the greatest equalizer of all time. But that's why the criminals have it. That's why a criminal has a gun. And I think it was Chicago or Detroit, one of the two. Anyway, these 3 or 4 guys went into the gun shop and robbed him. Yeah, I believe the right to bear arms too. I honestly do. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all, you know. But if you get caught committing a crime with a gun, it should be life in prison, you know. See, like these guys that are manufacturing meth here in Burley, they should be sent away for a long time. That's what I think. They should bring back capital punishment, you know, like in Chicago and stuff like that. If they start catching those people that are killing those people, take them to the park and freaking hang them, you know, right there in public. And pretty soon it'll stop, you know. Because if you're a gangster and all of a sudden you have 10 guys that are in your gang or whatever, and once a week one of those gangsters are getting hung in the park, and then sooner or later, you know, your turn's coming, you know. Yeah, but I do think they should bring back capital punishment, and I do think um, life in prison. I don't know. You know, if you commit a crime with a gun, okay, rape, arson, and murder. They need to be locked up for a long time. You know, none of this 2 or 3 years stuff. But the thing is, our prisons are overcrowded now, and they need to let the marijuana smokers out. You know, they need to let those guys out of jail. You know, they're not criminals. They're not going to rob. They're not going to steal. Most of them, anyway. But they need to put in the hardened criminals. But I guess even on the East Coast, one of the cities, I can't remember where it was. But if you get caught without a mask out in public, it's like $200 fine. You know, it's like what? You know, how can they enforce that? My dryer's going off. I usually do laundry about this time. Yeah. When we were kids, all of us had guns, man. When we were kids. You know, it was crazy. One kid got killed on a hunting accident. I guess he was going through a fence or something like that. He accidentally shot himself. That was about the only time I can remember. Yeah. If you're dumb enough to commit a crime, you better be smart enough not to get caught. Like these guys that just got caught making meth. Sooner or later, somebody's going to tell on you. Either your competition or somebody you fronted some drugs to can't pay you. Tell on the drug dealer, man. Lock him up. That way you don't have to pay. And this competition, he has more money for them, you know. Sooner or later, they're going to catch you. But when I was a kid, going to high school, we had gun racks in the back of the pickups, you know. Some of them had one gun, like a 22. Not all pickups had guns, you know. They usually had a gun rack. And it would either be like a 22, somebody carry a 22, somebody be have a shotgun, you know. After school, they'd go pheasant hunting or duck hunting, and nobody bothered the guns. Nobody broke into a vehicle to steal their rifles or anything, you know. And I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, boom, it was like nobody has a gun rack anymore. You can't carry guns. You can't put them in the back of your pickup. I guess now if they do, there's probably a hat rack for cowboys or something. Oh, they have capital punishment in Nebraska? I didn't know that. That's good. Is it electric chair? Is that what it is? Or lethal injection? See, in Utah, it's still the firing squad. I think they have their choice. But you can take a firing squad in Utah. I think it's either lethal injection, electric chair or firing squad. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of states, they got rid of capital punishment. But they need to bring it back. Eye for an eye, you know. Because you see some of these people on these crime shows that have killed, 20, 30 people. And like the Golden State Killer in California, he was a police officer. And he probably killed at least 20 people. And raped 50, At least they caught him. And there's other people just like him, out today still. And it's crazy, crazy. But it's mainly drugs, Not all of it's drugs, but most of it's drugs. Some of them are I guess they want to have the power or something like that. Like the BTK killer, I don't think he was a drug addict, He just liked to bind, torture, and kill, I think he was a dog catcher or something like that. I can't remember. But they finally caught him because of technology. He got away for a long time, and then 20 years later he came back and did it again, and they got him. So that's good. But I watched this crime show, I think it was last night. This lady was a killer, and she was probably early 20s, mid-20s or something like that. And anyway, she'd pick on the older women, and she'd like to torture those women. And some of them she'd strangle, some of them she'd just beat to death. Oh, you're in Iowa? Yeah, I don't think Idaho has capital punishment either. You know what I found out about Nebraska and Iowa? Okay, this is what's strange about those two states. Okay, you don't see it around anywhere else. You got these fucking balls that hang from the back of a pickup on the fucking trailer hitch. Two fucking big old balls, rubber fucking balls. You guys ever seen those? You know what I'm talking about? Iowa's injection now. Okay. I don't think Sandra's seen it in Nebraska, but that's where I saw it. Nebraska and Iowa. They had two rubber balls, two testicles hanging from a trailer hitch. Anybody seen those? Fucking blew me away. That was like, I don't know, 20 years ago. I don't know if they still got them. But it was in Nebraska and Iowa where I saw it. Yeah. Been to Des Moines. Been there. What else is going on? What else is going on? Doing my laundry. Yeah, to me, this is the best time of year. I enjoy this time because it's fresh fruit and fresh vegetables. You get too much, But a lot of people get depressed because they know that the days are starting to change. The seasons are changing. Days are getting shorter. So people start getting depressed and stuff like that. But it's my favorite time of the year. I like it. The days start cooling off. And that's about it. Oh, I got a story about Beatrice, a Beatrice story. This is what's crazy. Okay, yesterday, after I did my podcast, whatever, I took a nap or whatever, I woke up, and yeah, I love this time of year too. It's my favorite. It's my favorite time. Early fall, late fall, just before winter. Late summer, early fall, let's put it that way. Late summer, early fall is my favorite time of the year. But anyway, Beatrice, she wanted me to go bond her out like a week ago. Remember I told you I got a letter or something like that? Okay, I feel sorry for her. She has money and stuff like that. She had money on her books. That's what she wanted me to do, was go get the card and get her out or whatever. Okay. I used to have visiting privileges, I guess, called visiting. You can go and visit them. Most of them are like this, so like virtual communication. But her, you have to make an appointment and see it between the plexiglass, because she's special, I guess. So yesterday I went in, they made me fill out a paperwork, blah, blah, blah. And I told her I wanted the card. I wasn't going to bond her out, but what I was going to do is put money on her books, okay? That's what I was going to do because she's probably going to be in there a while. So I asked if I could get the card, and then they said, well, wait a minute. So they went back, started looking through the paperwork, blah, 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 came back. So I was probably there an hour filling out the paperwork and trying to get that card. And then they came back and says, oh, she gave it to somebody else. She issued it out to somebody else. It didn't really matter to me, but it wasted my time. So I wanted to write her a letter saying, hey, don't waste my time anymore. So I wrote a letter. I didn't have a stamp. Going, son of a bitch, don't have a freaking stamp. Because I'm not going to go see her. So I had to go to the post office. And this is what's funny. Because yesterday, for breakfast, I had Spam and eggs. And then just before my podcast, I had Spam and eggs. I woke up like 3:30 in the morning, had Spam. I don't eat Spam very often. But I had Spam and eggs. And then after my podcast, or just before, I had Spam and eggs. And when I went into the post office, there's like two sections. One for the P.O. boxes and stuff like that. And then there's a glass door that you go into the post office. I walked in there, and next thing you know, I let a fart, man. It had no sound to it, but the smell, oh my God, And I was the only one in line. And next thing you know, here comes two Hispanic girls, teenage girls. They have bags of clothes. I don't know if they're donating it to Goodwill or something. It was at the post office. I don't know. But they had to get past me. And I could tell. They went, oh my God, this guy needs to take a shower or something. But that was my Beatrice story for today. She pissed me off because I went there, wasted an hour of my time trying to get the card or whatever, and she gave it to somebody else. But that's okay. Crazy, crazy stuff. I had gas. That's one thing I want to do. I want to let her fart one of these days on camera. I love Spam here. I don't eat Spam very often. I bought it about a year ago, a case of it. I think you get 12 cans or something like that for like $20, $24. So I bought a case, and it's different. Spam is nasty. There you go. It's made from spigs. Yeah, I don't eat Spam that often. It's different. Well, back in my younger days, you used to have this fucking jelly shit on the side of it. They don't have that stuff anymore. I don't even know what that stuff was. Imitation food. But anyway, Mario, Spam gave me some gas. Where are you from, Mario? I know your parents, but what town? You don't want to answer. L.A.? You're from California? I don't know what ELA is. Is it L.A.? Yeah, Los Angeles. Okay. You doing good, though? Everything's going fine? Been to L.A. a lot of times. How you doing? Hi. Whatever her name is, man. It's hard to say. Oh, East L.A. I scored weed there before. I think I've talked to you. Have I talked to you before? Look at this, man. Look what I grew today. I got these out of my garden. Got 4 or 5 of these, And some red peppers. This one here's green a little bit. We got 4 bell peppers. These are, what are these called? Jalapenos. And 5 tomatoes. These got bigger ones. These are early girls, but gonna make some salsa. Hopefully. Because Juan told me to make some salsa. I don't have any chips, so that's a problem. My husband, Mario. Oh, so you get the wife and the husband watching me? Holy shit. Yeah, I like fried rice too. Sometimes I get sick of rice, but if you put my wife's into that. She's into you too, isn't she, Mario? She better be. You guys need to make it a family deal, man. This be your family. Yes, LOL. Hopefully I entertain you. I want to offend you, but I can only offend my friends. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like Spanish rice, and I like Chinese rice, fried rice, and stuff like that. That's good stuff. But every once in a while, while you're boiling the water, put in a can of cream of mushrooms or cream of chicken, and then put in your rice. You don't have to add anything else, or maybe even peas or carrots or something like that. Oh, you like your husband? You're lucky, man. You got a good marriage. Because see, that's the thing. You ask people who your best friend is, and they go, "Oh, it's my drinking buddy Chuck. It's this and that." But if your best friend is your husband, good. I love that. I love to see that, man. And if both of you guys are watching this, more power to you. You know. But I was in East LA. I think it was called Lavario Street. They got a place called that. It's been a long time. I think it was a famous street or something like that. It's supposed to look like Mexico or something. But I scored weed in East LA before. How about it, Diane? Is your husband your best friend? Hopefully you don't have a lady friend named Karen. Oh, I do? Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm getting old, man. She's in jail. And I need to talk to her and stuff like that. I tried to see her yesterday or whatever. Oh, you're not married? Yeah, I'm not married either. So I don't have any best friends. But yeah, if Beatrice does get out or whatever, I want her to do another podcast because, it's good. It's good entertainment for you guys, and it's good therapy for her. I think that's what I think. I like friends with benefits. Hook up with Diane. Only friends with benefits. That's about it, man. I don't know if Diane's into that. I'm too old to get married. See? Oh no. But yeah, LOL, Mario. Yeah, I got lucky the other day. This is pretty funny, man. Here's the fat man got lucky. No, I'm never too old to get married. But this is what's funny, man. Okay, the lady I knew, she used to live in this town. She moved away. She moved to Lewiston, Idaho. Okay, she got in a friend with her boyfriend. I guess her boyfriend broke her heart. She's going to Idaho Falls. Okay, on the way to Idaho Falls, she has to stop and visit me. I'm 60, she's 40. We had a good time. She made me happy. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will. It'll happen. I'm in no big hurry. You know, I'm in no big hurry. But like I said, I just got lucky the other day. I don't have to go out and look. Comes to my house. It's kind of strange. Like, I don't know why people go out there and try to find people or whatever, or find drugs or whatever. I just stay home. Sooner or later, it shows up. I don't have to waste my time. It's coming. But it was pretty nice. And it was kind of revenge sex, I guess it was, for her, because her boyfriend kind of dumped her, I guess. And she was kind of pissed off. So I kind of got lucky. Yeah, drugs are bad too. Yeah, they are. But I never had to go look. Uh, Sooner or later, it just shows up. It's strange. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol anymore. I got some Jack Daniels. Do it every once in a while. Make my own wine. But that's for just in case the times get really hard. I can have something to trade. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be drug addicts. There's going to be alcoholics. And that's what's sad. The zombie apocalypse. A lot of homeless people, like in LA. There's a lot of homeless people in LA. A lot. And I used to hate going there 20 years, even longer than that, 20, 25 years ago. I used to hate going to LA. And my ex-wife, that's where she always wanted to go. Always wanted to go to LA, man. And I hated it. We'd always go to Hollywood and do the tour stuff. Oh, you're homeless too, Mario? Yeah, that's sad. I used to like Black Velvet a long time ago. It sucks. Um, okay, Mario. See, this is what you got to do. I don't know if you're getting any state assistance from the um, state or whatever. You and your wife. Okay, like if you guys get $1,200 coming in again, if you do, okay, listen to what I'm about to tell you. We are. You guys get state assistance. Okay, I don't know. You say you don't. You're homeless. You don't have a house or whatever. Go to eBay, land for sale, and check out some land, and just make sure you don't overpay. But you can start your own. You get your own land. Start doing your own gardening and stuff like that. You know, I got land in California. I got land in Alturas, and some by Barstow. You know, in California. But go to eBay, land for sale. Like if you guys get another stimulus check, I don't know how they're going to do it for the homeless people. I don't know. You know, I don't know how you get it. But try to check into getting you some land. You know, and it's going to be hard because you're homeless now. But still, you know, you can get a tent, start like that, and it's going to be better because you need to get out of LA. You know, and check it out. Check it out, Mario. Land for sale. Some of it's no reserve. But the way to check and make sure that you don't overspend is you go to the county assessors of the land, and it has a parcel number. You punch that in, it'll tell you what it appraises for. So don't ever overbid on that. But you can do all that on computer. Go to land for sale, eBay, and see what the land is and see if you can get some. Thank you, I will. Okay, there's another one too, Mario. Just in case, I'll even look your name up. Have you lived in LA all your life? Yeah, me too, man. My heart goes out to them, man. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. People on the East Coast, they're losing their houses. Let's see. Yes, yes. What's up, Josh? I'm trying to help out Mario a little bit. Okay, there's a thing called, how old are you, Mario? How old? But anyway, there's a thing called National Association of Unclaimed Property, 42. And you lived in LA all your life, right? I'll look up your name. I got to remember that. INZ. I got to write that down. And get a hold of me tomorrow if you're going to watch this. I don't know if you're going to watch this. Damn, Ben. But anyway, go to, oh, your wife's 59? Okay. Go to National Association of Unclaimed Property, California. Just punch in your last name, and it'll say maybe even LA or something like that. And pretty much, okay. There we go. GOTIN. Well, I'll try to help you out, Mario. I'll see if you got any money or your relatives or something. Because more than likely, if you don't have any money, you'll know somebody that does. You know what I'm saying? But try to get some land. I have land, but I don't know if you have a car. That's a problem. Do you have a car? Because the land in Southern California, I appreciate that. Yeah. The land in Southern California, it's out in the desert, you know, about a Barstow. It's hotter than hell, but that's a place to live in the wintertime. Yeah. See, I have 2.5 acres in out by Barstow, out in the middle of the freaking desert, man. Oh, you just got one? Cool. That's great. Yeah, everybody should have a car. At least you have something to live in, you know. But I'll check into that. I don't know if you're going to watch this or not again tomorrow. You know, I don't know where you're at for Wi-Fi, if you go to McDonald's or what. You know, but I'll try to help you out if I can. And I'll write down the names, see if some of your relatives have money coming. And if they do, tell them to split it with you. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get your money, you know, but you will get your money. I don't know about, see, the thing is, I think they send it to you in the mail. Oh, you watch every day? Holy shit. You got brain damage? Nah. I'm just kidding with you. You know, we're all misfits, Juan. I mean, Mario, we're all misfits. You know, we go through hard times, and to me, I do honestly. I feel sorry for the people. I feel sorry for the people that are homeless. You know, I went without power for 9 months. I survived easy because I had a house, and I knew, like, I was in the guards. I lived in the desert. I lived in the cold. But when it got cold here, I had to find somebody to take me in because there's a difference between there's a difference between being cold when you're taking a shower or taking a bath compared to pain. There you go. We're the king of the land of the misfit toys. That's us, you know, and I have no problem with it. I have no problem, you know, because I'm a misfit too. I don't fit in anywhere. That's why I went to truck driving because I wanted to be by myself. I used to work at a plant, different things like that. You know, worked at a plant, but I always hated to go to work. You know, I was probably one of the best employees. I always made it to work on time. I always did a good job and stuff like that. But I really didn't enjoy my job. But there's a lot of people in LA that's homeless, and you can't even tell that they're homeless. The reason why too is some of them may even have jobs, but they can't afford to pay the damn rent. You know what sucks? That's even like around here. The people that do rent out the houses, the tenants tear it up. So every time they get new tenants, they have to remodel every freaking time, and their insurance just skyrockets. And I don't know why people can't take care of somebody else's stuff. You know, they should feel fortunate. Um, you know, they have public housing. I think it's called. I don't know. Low income housing. They have low income housing. I think it is apartments and stuff like that here. But a lot of those people, sooner or later, they get busted for marijuana, methamphetamine, or tearing stuff up or something like that, and they get kicked out. And then it takes them. They may not ever get that stuff again. I think it's called Section 8. I don't know. It's called Section 8. But they may never be on that list again because they screwed it up. You know, they have to throw a party. They have to be um, acting big and bad and all this crap. Yeah, yeah. Rent's outrageous everywhere, man. Everywhere. See, I live in between two trailer courts, and the rent now for a trailer, for a cheap trailer, you're homeless because of doing drugs, or what happened? Because really, it's pretty hard to get off drugs, especially if you're homeless and that's your only enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up. Your only enjoyment is doing drugs and watching Fat Man at Noon. Holy moly, you do have problems. But anyway, what I was saying, there's trailer courts on both sides of me. Oh, your wife kicked out some drug dealers. Yeah, that's good. You know, see, it's like that guy that just got busted here. His name was Earl. I don't know if Juan's watching this or whatever, but I thought it was a white dude because the name Earl. You know, my name is Earl. I talked to him on the phone. I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but he sounded white. But the guy that got busted was Hispanic, and his name was Earl. You know, here in Burley for manufacturing. I think that was Beatrice's drug dealer. I'm not for sure. Yeah, you gotta put your foot down. You know, the thing is, the drug dealers are more afraid of you than you are of them. You know, because they know that they're doing wrong, and they could go to jail. I'm not afraid of any drug dealer at all, at all. You know, and if they come here, fuck him. I'll fucking call the cops. Yeah, but uh, like here, some women, you know, they got 3 or 4 kids from 3 or 4 different guys, and they're not working. You know, because it would cost the government a lot of money just for the babysitting, you know, and that's what sucks. And then they end up screwing up somehow, smoking dope or, you know, doing meth, inviting the wrong people there, and they end up getting kicked out. And yeah, it's sad. It's a sad way to live. But yeah, people need to get their own land. Like I said last week, 19 families got together in Georgia, black families I think it was, and they bought 96 acres of land. So 19 families are gonna start all over. You don't do drugs? That's good. But do you know other people that you associate with on a daily basis too, Mario? Because really, like you guys could go in, like I'm saying, the 19 families got 96 acres in Georgia. You know, like if you have friends or something that you visit with every day, other people that are homeless, like if you guys get the money, like $1,200, and you guys can go in on some land, and you know, it's just an idea. It may not work out, but it's better than nothing, you know, because you make your own destiny if you can, you know, try to anyway. Because if people just sit around and wait for something to happen, it's not going to happen. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting around. I've done all my shit. It's crazy, but I'm very fortunate. I can see now. Before I couldn't see, and I was mad at the whole world because I had cataracts in both eyes. I could not see, and I was taking a lot of stuff out on people that I shouldn't have done. But I'm very fortunate. Okay, Diane, you have a good day. You have a good day, Diane. I'm gonna be going soon too. Did you have cataracts, or can you see now? Cause see, I had cataracts. I quit driving truck, and I couldn't even see the people on TV. You know, they were all blurred and stuff like that, and it was bad. Oh, you can't see. Yeah. Are you blind, or do you have cataracts, or do you have glaucoma, or what? Oh, you can't see very well. What's your diagnosis? Do you have any idea? Car accident? Yeah. It's a wonder I didn't get in a car accident. I was afraid every time driving. Aneurysm? A brain aneurysm? Yes. Oh, wow, that's too bad. I knew a lady down the street that had two of those or something like that, two or three, and kind of like stroked out, but the doctors took care of it. Kind of like a blood clot or something in the brain. She's doing better now. She's retired, but it was like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something like that. Nice looking lady, beautiful. She was Hispanic, gorgeous lady, and she had a brain aneurysm, a couple of them, and she had to stay off work for a while, and she wasn't the same. I think she's okay now though, but she retired. She's a little bit older than I am. But I've almost been going on for an hour. Mario, I'll try to help you out. If you do watch this every day, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to look up that name, and I'm going to tell you, yeah, brain hemorrhaging. Yeah. It's kind of like a stroke in a way, I think. Okay. But anyway, I'll look up your last name, Los Angeles and stuff, and I'll see how many people have that name that have money coming, and I'll make a list and see if you know these people. And I don't know how California is, if they give out the address or not. No, she's in jail right now. Maybe one of these days she'll do another podcast. It probably won't be for about another 2 months, maybe 3. I don't know. At least probably. Okay, yeah, you have a good day, Mario. But anyway, this is Lunch with the Fat Man. Take care. Oh, what was I say? Stay straight, stay strong, take care. God bless. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.